Hey guys, how's it going? So we are doing the Q&A finally for 1,000 subscribers. So I want to thank all of you for submitting your questions. We got a lot of great ones. We actually got a lot of questions. I think about 35, I think was the count. Um, it's just like kind of an estimate. I didn't actually count them all out, but if I were to guess, it would be somewhere around there. So that's great. So what I'm going to be doing is reading out the person that left the question and then obviously reading their question and answering it. So I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first question comes from my patron, Pedro. So his first question is, what's your dream pet to own? You know, I want I really like cats. I don't know why. So I want a Maine Coon cat. They're really expensive. It's about $2,000 to get one. At least something that's not crossbred, So yeah, I'd really want a Maine Coon cat. They're big, they're fluffy, and they love people. So that'd be my dream pet. Any games that are coming out this year that interest you? To be honest with you, I don't know. I've been really disappointed with games lately, so I don't know. I haven't really seen much yet this year, so that answer is probably going to change. Next question: what do you plan to do after high school? I'm trying to get into the IT field, which is computer tech. So I'd be repairing computers, building computers for people, sorting out issues, removing viruses, things like that. Let's see. And his last question. And do you have a favorite meme you always quote? Yeah, I do. So, it's a pretty old meme. It's from this teacher. He got really mad in class, and he started shouting at the students, "I don't give a hoot. Step up. This is not a Mickey Mouse program." I'll put it on screen right now so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, because I didn't do a very good impression.
No, I don't give a hoot. Step up! This is not a Mickey Mouse program!
So, Camacho ASMR, this is our next question submitter, asked, what are your least favorite ASMR triggers? Let's see. I do not like mic brushing. I never have. I don't like it. I don't know why. Let's see. Sometimes mouth sounds. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. They just make me really uncomfortable sometimes. And another one would be flashlights. I don't like a lot of light in my eyes. I don't really understand why that is an effective trigger for people. But I mean, if it works for you, it works for you, right? What are your favorite TV series? Number one, oh man, actually, it's between The Office and Seinfeld. I don't know. I'm gonna give The Office number one, and then Seinfeld, and then number three would be Friends. I like comedies, I do. Movies that you're looking forward to in 2019. Basically all the Marvel movies. We got Captain Marvel, what is it, Endgame, Avengers Endgame, and then the Spider-Man movie, which I believe is this year, right? I think it's this year. To be honest with you, I haven't really looked. Oh, and Star Wars 9 is coming out, although, the last movie was, Alright, so the next question person is Kendraft Kenko. I believe that's how you pronounce it. He asks, do you get tingles when you are making ASMR videos? Yes and no. So, most of the time, no. Sometimes I can, but I'd say about 90% of the time I don't. If I'm wearing headphones, it's possible, but Not really, because my brain knows exactly what I'm doing, what kind of sound I'm making. It knows what to expect. It's just, it's not as effective. I don't even really get tingles off of my own videos, so, I just say no. What is my favorite ASMR artist to watch? Oh no, you just meant ASMR artist, just one. So number one. Number one. I'd have to say Ghetto ASMR. I've been watching him forever, but mostly because of his kindness is why I still watch him. He's shown a lot of kindness towards me and other small YouTubers, so that's kind of kept me sticking around. Sean M asks, what is your favorite movie of all time? My favorite movie. Again, I like comedies, so I'm gonna have to say it's between Anger Management, which is an Adam Sandler movie, and Click, which is another Adam Sandler movie. So I really can't decide. I'd have to go back and watch both of them. Do you like roller coasters / rides? Oh yes, I do. Every summer, me and my friends, we get our passes and we go, like once a week up there, and we're riding rides. We're going on roller coasters, doing all that kind of stuff. The only thing I don't like is rides that spin you around and make you nauseous. I'm not a fan. What is the weirdest, least common place you have ever experienced ASMR? The bathroom. Okay, so this next one I don't know how to pronounce. Placido Pentintented. That was not right. I'll put it on screen like all the others. Okay. He asks, she, I don't know. How does it feel to have 1,000 subscribers? It feels awesome. I mean, that's an amazing number. It's so many people. When you really think about it, if you had 1,000 people in one room, how much that would be. How much people are actually watching your videos is actually, it's just mind-blowing. He actually has 8 questions, so we're going to be on this guy for a while, which is okay. Number 2, weirdest ASMR trigger that you like. Weirdest ASMR trigger that I like. Man, that's hard. I'd have to say, like, what is it, like? There's like stress balls when they're being squished. It makes a weird-ish sound, but I really like it. I don't really listen to a lot of weird triggers, I guess. If you can remember it, what was the very first ASMR video you've seen? Does it still hold up to this day? The very first video I saw was ASMR Darling playing Star Wars Battlefront. Because I had played it myself, so I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll just watch this girl play. I want to see how good she is. And, yeah, I've had an addiction ever since. Does it still hold up to this day? To be honest with you, I've only watched it once, so I would say yes, because it was only about 1.5 years ago. What are your musical inspirations? Who are your musical inspirations? I apologize. So I think my big one is Muse. That's my biggest. I try to copy his Matt Bellamy's singing style, and I do a lot of the same thing he does on his guitar. And I say number 2 would be Royal Blood, which is a British rock duo. Just a bassist and a drummer, but they sound amazing. I really like his mannerisms while he's playing, so I have kind of copied him a little bit. What is your favorite song? My favorite song of all time? That's a really, really difficult one. Man, these are some good questions, I have to admit. These are really good questions. From Q&As that I've seen, I wasn't really expecting much because a lot of them are just really stupid questions, but these have all been good. So, okay, well, the next one's not, but... Alright, so favorite song of all time. Man, that is really tough. Um, I'm really thinking about this because it's important to me. I would say Hysteria from Muse. Number 6. Not an actual question. Disclaimer. But boy, your eyebrows are killer. Ugh, how? I don't know. I don't do anything. I literally just, just shave in between just to make sure that I don't have a unibrow, but that's about it. Please answer this for science. Pineapple on pizza, heck yeah or heck nah? Explain for additional points. Pineapple on pizza, I've actually never tried it, so I do not know. Um, but I like pineapple and I like pizza, so yes. Number 8, this is the last question. A little embarrassing, but how do you actually pronounce your username? That's a good question. A lot of people don't know this. They can type it out, but they don't know how to actually say it. It's Megee. I mean, it's like M-E-H, then G-E-E. That's how I pronounce it, Megee. Okay, Lit asks, what kind of music do you listen to? I like a lot of rock. That's basically just what I listen to. I'd say that's about it. Yeah, I've tried listening to other music, like hip hop stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just not attracted to it. I don't really like it that much because I kind of grew up on rock. Okay, Hearthstone Lion asks, oddest thing you found to be a good trigger. There was this like a dinosaur toy, that it's like a puppet. So, but it's like plastic. So you put your hand in and you can close and open the mouth, and the teeth, hitting the glass or hitting the plastic. I'm not really sure what the material is. Really made a great sound. Are you open about your channel or ASMR in general to your friends and family? I have told my family. My family knows all about it, and I have told my closest friend. But it's actually never really come up in conversation with anyone else, to be completely honest with you. But I'm not really that embarrassed about it. Favorite movie of all time. All right, this is something I already answered. Obviously, I didn't really go through all the questions before. I just kind of made sure they weren't, inappropriate. ASMR has gotten sorta mainstream. W Magazine polls big numbers and guests, for example. Do you think this is a good thing, or have you seen any negative side effects from this exposure? To be honest with you, I do think it's a good thing. Obviously, as a content creator, the more and more people that can see our videos, that want to see our videos, I think is good. But it also is a negative thing, because with anything, more publicity, it brings more people, and as you know, people get really offended really easily nowadays. So I'm sure that some way, somehow, they could find ASMR politically incorrect. All right, and our last question asker is from Space Coast Sports Cards. He asks, why did you start doing ASMR? To be completely honest with you, I originally started because I wanted to see if I can make any money off of it. But it shortly occurred to me that was going to take a very long time to eventually even break even on what I've spent on it. And it's quickly become something that I just enjoy doing because I know I'm helping people. So, yeah, that's the truth. What are your goals for this channel? Basically, just to keep going. I want to keep going. It's really hard to just keep going. So obviously, I want to get more subscribers. But as long as I'm helping people, that's fine with me. What are you studying in college? I'll be studying IT, computer tech. So that can mean numerous things. So there's going to be quite a lot of courses that I'm taking off of that subject. And I'm not exactly sure what all of them are going to be just yet. Our last question, how old are you? I am 17. I'm just kidding, I'm 37. I'm kidding, I am 17. Everybody wonders about that. And I've said it multiple times, just people have apparently have not heard it. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching the Q&A. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I'm trying to put my phone down lightly so it doesn't make a loud noise. Okay. Alright, so the video that I mentioned last week in the Q&A announcement video, the inaudible whispering story time, probably won't be able to come out until later this week. It's just I'm booked the whole week. So, if it doesn't come out later this week, it will be out early next week. I really apologize. It's the best I can do. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Hopefully it'll be worth the wait. Anyway, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. That's really great. I will see you next time.